Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome back to City Skylines. People, don't have enough customers over here. The people of Daytona, that is. Today, I think the plan, the main agenda, now that we are heading towards being a big city, is to get this area to start developing. And my plan is to have this area be kind of its own separate town from this one. So rather than relying on these roads to provide fire coverage or school coverage, anything like that, these guys will be out here on their own and will likely probably tie into this road network eventually. At the moment, I don't have the ability to buy any more squares. I believe that would come in the next milestone. I think we have enough room to do that for today. And let's see, is there anything else I need to cover? Let's look at the milestones. Can we go back? Yeah. So we had the train become a thing that we could have, and then these new policies as well. So quite a bit to deal with. A train station could be good. I believe we have a train running through, so that's a possibility. Just to get people in, not necessarily to get people around, but to get people in and out of the city to other places in the world that we pretend exist. There's also a cargo train terminal, so that would be great if with a on the waterfront area we had some kind of industrial area. We don't at the moment, though. For now, I think what I'm going to do is start with this build up here. Let's get ourselves a regular road. Let's make it the nice roads. I think we're high enough up this mountain now, and we're into the flatter lands that we'll be able to actually put some stuff around. Still gonna need to be pretty weird in that the land is not flat anywhere up here, so we'll have to be working around that as we go. So let's say that this is the end of this connection here, and start to make ourselves like a major center roadway, probably heading towards that direction. So let's head down around the slope here, and then we can head back towards this direction. There, I think that's probably good enough for now. And what we will end up doing is probably tying, let's see, a one-way from this to here, if we can do that. We'll see if it'll tie in like that. Can we get a one-way out as well? That's the question. So that should work out okay. I don't think this will be any problem for people getting here. I don't see any situation where like a fire truck or something would have to drive around. So let's start getting some stuff up here and see. Let's see, we have enough sewage treatment. We're running out of water though. Let me put a water tower up here. And of course, for the time being, we'll need to run some power lines up to this area just to get the initial power going. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, just trying to get some stuff started up here so the power will spread. I may not have put that close enough. That is a distinct possibility. They definitely have power, but nothing to power. Seems like what it's saying. Yep, there we go. Everybody's gonna be happy here. Let's do this as an all residential loop. There's just some small houses around the sides, and we'll do some high density in the middle. And just a couple little ones there. Alright, that should work fine. And then for this road, we'll put the commercial. Let's see, these are actually real small plots there. So we'll need to run roads going up through here. So we'll put the commercial on this side of the street. There we go. That should meet the demands of the folks here. But of course, we'll just go ahead and do all of the above. So we'll do ourselves what's the word? Clinic. And then we'll need a cemetery. Then we'll need a fire station, a police station, all the things we will need up here. Let's do that. Are we gonna have room for this? I may need to make a road specifically for this guy. building on these cliff sides is certainly going to be a challenge. And it's not even as though we can just, you know, shoot straight up the side here, because it doesn't want to do that. The slope is too great, so you really got to lean them over to make that work. So let's see. Let's put some turns into here. Let's see if we can get this to go up. I don't think that's going to have enough room either. There's a bit of flat land right here. Let's see if we can use that. Alright, pause everything for a second here. I want to, and let's actually save just in case I destroy everything. Yep, that would be good. Alright, I want to see if I can flatten the land a little bit. This is level. This is soften. I guess we want level. We want a level. Holy crap! That's not what I wanted at all. Good, you can undo. I was worried you would not be able to undo. Why? Why is it trying to level like that? Level an area. Click the primary mouse. Choose a height. Click and drag with the secondary mouse to paint. Okay, so that. No. Okay, that makes more sense. There we go. Make it flatten out a spot here. And it's not terribly expensive. I saw in a little bit that Kurt streamed this the other day that there's like soil availability and all this crazy stuff that you gotta do with the land in order to use it. But we'll see what we can do. Alright. Wait, cemetery here now? No, this is actually a huge thing to try and fit in. Nailed it. Perfect. Alright. That looks a little derpy, but kind of the nature of the beast when dealing with this kind of terrain. Look at the wall. I approve of those masons. They know what they're doing. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Alright. So we got that. We need a little fire station over here. That will work. Oh, sorry about your house or your business or whatever that was. And we'll need a little police station as well. We're gonna put this all right together just for ease. And then I doubt these guys, let's unpause. Doubt these guys are gonna have any trash coverage. No. So what can I do about that situation? I would rather not have any polluting type of things up here. What could we do with a road to get it away? Not much. Not much at all. Could possibly try and sneak it in down here. Let's see if we can do that. Just a regular road. Slope's too steep. There's gotta be a way to get a road off here. Oh, I saw it. I saw the potential. There we go. And then can we go down from there? Yes. All right. So what happens if we put ourselves a landfill in over here somewhere? All right, that is good. It looks like that will service all of that area up there. The cemetery doesn't have power. We'll fix that by bringing some businesses over that way. Let's do some high-density commercial here and here. Do it all along there, and then we'll fill in residential along this street here. That should get them their power. They will need water up along the street. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make this into its own district. And maybe we can mess with some of those new tools as well. Where is it named? Right there. Looks like we're still just industrial tools in there, but I think there's policies that we could potentially get into. But instead of Birch Square, I'm going to call this the Lancia. What's a good term after Lancia? There we go. That will work well, and I think it ties into the theme of this apparent rally stage that leads up to this little town pretty well. And so far, looks like some pretty nice houses moving in. A lot of commercial demand down down there, but it's spread out now. We could have more commercial demand in here. These guys still say they don't have enough customers, which is confusing to me. No, that's not what I wanted. Low land value is actually the problem. What we could do to improve upon that? Is it this hospital that is reducing it? I guess that is a possibility, but you chose to build there, guy. I totally didn't pop that hospital down right in front of you. Hospital. It's a hospital. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to continue to do this commercial up here then, because it looks like we're okay on that side. Interesting, we have another unique building to build here. It's 30,000, has 150 visitor capacity. We got a land value concern down in this range. It's really particularly bad on this side of town, though, so I may try to put it over here. Although maybe that could just be our, suburb area. This side of town was supposed to be the nice side of town. Yeah, it's just concerning the land value there. I'm not sure that this is going to help. But what this is the fountain of life and death, which is a little dark sounding, frankly. But the upkeep is $240 or whatever these are per week, so that's a value that I just cannot pass up. And it's a pretty fountain, and is the requirement for a fusion power plant. I think we want that in the future, so we should probably build this guy. But let's put it up here in our new part of town. These guys just ran out of power. That's a problem. That's a problem. We're gonna put it right there. Okay, so power. Let's put ourselves another one of these guys up. There we go. That should meet our new demands. I think we're getting close to the solar. Yeah, that will be... that won't be the next one. So we got a ways to go before we get solar. Apparently there's other kinds of power plants too that we're not even seeing yet. Alright, everyone's happy again. Graveyard has power now. All the dead people have the lights on, which is apparently important. Who knew? I do suppose there is no schools up here, which could be a problem. Could be a problem. Let's at least get an elementary school up in there. Try and learn the kids. City smoke detectors, they're still happy. They love this city. Alright, so let's look at the policy since I think we might have some new ones. We have city planning. Now in Lancia Heights, I don't know that I really have any of these that I want to impose. High-tech housing, slightly increased land value, turns homes into cooler, smart homes. 4 cents per residential building. Let's do it and just see what kind of effect that has on it. Maybe it'll make the land values go up in this area, and that's what I have in mind for this area, so let's also do that in here. Yeah. These guys gave up, huh? I guess so. That one building is on fire, but there's a fire truck. Those guys were just not happy about the land values over here. Let's take a look at the land values on the map. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Natural resources. Land value. Yes, the hospital does indeed reduce land values. I had no idea. I did not think that would be the case, but I guess it makes sense. It's super noisy to be around, so I could see that being a problem. Overall, leisure in the city doesn't look good. Like the colors are not colors that look very promising. I mean, there's stuff all around, but it's not really being effective for some reason. This side of town is just abysmal. These guys are probably pretty unhappy, so let's see if we can do something about that. How about a dog park? I like dogs. Dogs are good. Let's do that over here. Is that a one-way road or no? I think that it is. Let's see. Yep. So we don't want to put it there. That would be silly. Where did the dog park go? It went somewhere. There, I still have it selected. You know, I wouldn't mind tearing down a little bit of this industrial area to do it. So I will. Quite surprised by the amount of traffic on this road here. I assume that is because these guys have got to get to the highway somehow, and this is the only way they can get there. I knew that would be a problem for the immediate future, but in the distant future, that should resolve itself. And there's nothing on this road straight through, so the traffic shouldn't get too terribly bad. It might get bad through here. I'd like to get some more houses along here. Let's see if we can shoot a road off to the side. We sure can. It's going to create a big intersection there, but there won't be very much traffic at it. Yeah, that shouldn't be a concern at all. But can we get some more houses in there? We sure can. Cool. Oh, residential demand's going crazy again. Let's see here. Probably need some high density. And where can we put it? Got a couple little open spots there that will accommodate larger buildings. And one right there would look cool. Oh, who was that complaining? Katie? Where are you at, Katie? Where are you at? You live right next to the landfill. What's your problem? It's not full or anything, is it? 69% full. 69. I don't know why you're having issues with your garbage. Because they aren't servicing you. That would be a pretty good reason. They don't service anybody on this side. I wish I could move this. I would have to empty it to move it. What else could I do to help resolve this issue, though? I swear this one, like, doesn't do anything. Did I forget to... yes, stop emptying. That's the problem. It was emptying. Alright, alright. There we go. Problem solved. I must have forgot to do that one. Stop emptying. That one's on emptying, too. Stop emptying. Okay. Maybe the incinerator can't keep up all of a sudden? That's a possibility. Maybe we need another incinerator. This area down here, pretty much a wasteland. So why don't we make this into another small-ish industrial area, if needed? It seems like a wise thing to do. How we doing up here in Lancia Heights? Looks like things are going pretty well. I was wondering if there was going to be a real growing pain trying to do another little area, but I think I'm learning. I'm getting there, for sure. Feeling pretty good about the progress over here. This stretch of road has a lot of potential for houses on it, so I don't want to put too many offshoots of road, but we will need to connect this road back in pretty soon in here, so let's go ahead and do that. And then use a little bit of wasted space here. Looks like we can sneak a road in. Oh, those are one-ways. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's do those, change that, and change that, and that, and that. There we go. That'll fix that, and we do have a bunch of residential demand at the moment. Alright, well, I think our progress up here is going pretty well. I would like to look into some more traffic stuff, so how are we doing over here? Pretty bad still. It's not awful, but it's not great either. Oh, when did I get on, like, fast mode? I don't want to be on fast mode. Yeah, it's still pretty bad over here. It's not really jamming up, so it's not the worst. Alright, so your tree industry might not be doing so great there anymore, guys. They're still using the path here as a road. It's not really having any negative consequences, though. So I guess it's actually just kind of serving as a route across town. I think I now understand more about the old, wait, what is this? Fully manned scientific station built at the bottom of the sea. Famous film director among the funders. Deep sea mission, sleeping with the fishes. What? Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to gain from that. I just really do not know. But yeah, the pedestrian thing, under the park menu, under this one, under something. Yes, these are pedestrian walkways. These are pedestrian-friendly walkways, apparently. Cars think they're still roads, but they're friendlier to people walking across, I think. That's my impression, anyway. Perhaps if I hadn't tied them into roads, there would be no cars on them, but people would still get to them. Not 100% sure on that. But let's look at traffic. A bulldoze a burnt down building. Whoops. Still not particularly interested in this. I don't think the farming section is something I'm really particularly interested in. So this I will either get rid of or just leave it at its own pace unless it begins to be a problem. But I want to look at traffic. Really bad there, really bad there. The roundabout isn't perfect, but it's not a disaster. Not worried about that. Not worried about that little house either. Traffic up here, a little bit of it, not too bad. But what can we do about this? Nothing really, but I think this eventually is going to be the main problem. Let me put a thinker on this. Alright, so these guys are trying to get to the highway. What if we gave them a way to get from this street to the highway? Perhaps that would help something. Can I do this? Is this a possibility at all? I'm gonna destroy a few commercial buildings to do it. I think it will be worth it in the end. So is there any reason for this to exist anymore? This turn lane, why aren't people just going to use this and then turn right or left to get into town? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make this into more of a highway. It's an experiment. It may break everything. I'm not entirely sure. All these guys are now going to have to go all the way around. They will figure it out. One way or the other. They will figure it out. Curious to see what effect that has. Oh, residential. You were going crazy again. Alright, so we're pretty far into the episode now, and I will be able to tell in editing, but I'm curious, do I sound any different? This is the first time I'm recording using over-the-ear headphones. I have enabled pass-through on my microphone, which meant I had to turn up the gain and all that kind of stuff, so that I hear myself, because it really bothers me to not be able to hear myself when I'm talking. So let me know if it sounds worse, if it sounds different, if it sounds better, which is unlikely. Yeah, just let me know what's going on with that. The sound quality is better for sure, but that doesn't really have too much of an effect, considering it's City Skylines. Katie, where are you at? You're fine. Hearse is at your house. Pretty sure that hearse was glitching through another car, but we'll not worry about that. I'm going to continue this high-density residential zone through here, and that may be the end of it. I may continue that on down this way. It's a little silly, but it keeps us from having too many intersections. So this is something I haven't really messed with too much. I've heard that 13% is the safe maximum for taxes. I still had them down at like the normal levels, except for I think industrial was up to 12. So I'm kind of moving them around a little bit now. We'll bring them up to about 11 and see what goes on with that. Because the income was hurting a little bit there. I was down to about 900 per month. Not enough to really keep the city building. And then the budget is still okay. We're still putting a lot of money into power and water, but that is what it is. And I think I've paid off the loan by now. I don't know. Let's see. Is this what loan it'd be? Yeah, we paid off that loan, so that went pretty well. I don't really have any need for one at the moment. But now we've got a good income, 6,000. And overall, people didn't get too upset about it. I don't see any complaints. Wait, I just saw some say moving out. Oh. Just a dead person. Just a dead person. I actually just realized there was 0 fire coverage through this area, and still through Baytona Cliffs there is nothing. So I should probably consider doing something about that. So much for all that income I just started making. Now I gotta spend it all. Let's see. It's gotta be somewhere I could sneak this in. I may need to extend a road to do it. I don't mind tearing down these houses if I need to. Can I upgrade? Nope, slope's too steep. Let's see. I'd rather not tear down a high density. What would happen if we put it up here? It helps these guys, but that's about it. That helps that side of town, but not this one. This would help this area, but not this one. This is tricky. This is tricky. I wish I could put it here, because everybody's moved out of these. In fact, I bet you I could if we just extended this out a little bit. Let's do that. Yeah, that. Land. This. Right click, then drag left click. Make sure we don't destroy any buildings. Extend out the beach a little. Now we should feel to fit a fire station. Nicely done. Good job, Cone. Thanks, Cone. Alright, well, I guess that is good progress for the day. Actually, I think I went on a little bit too long. Hopefully I don't have to break that into 2 episodes. Probably just 1. Nothing too terribly... Uh-oh. What's going on? Why is everybody moving out up here? Abandoned. Abandoned, abandoned. Not enough jobs, probably. 0 industrial... Oh, no water up there. That would do it for them. Pipes, please. Alright, well, I guess next time we'll try and figure out what's so bad over here. And try and work on... Abandoned... Is it you? Not enough educated workers. So possibly the fact that the school systems isn't good enough over here. Alright, well that we can work on next time. Thank you all for watching. Hashtag Fire Department Rocks. Hashtag Daytona. Hashtag City Skylines. Hashtag.